Yoga video, Friday, April 3rd, take 2. I thought for sure we'd be having a yoga class at Odell Weeks by now, but I guess that's not going to happen, so we'll just have to do what we can do. So today I put together a combination of a Shakti warm-up, 6 vital movements for the spine, bending, twisting, but also with a squat involved, which will kind of pump the blood, energize us, get our energy and blood flowing, which is probably something we need to do at this juncture. So take a moment, find your mountain, find your breath. And then stepping our feet as wide as the mat. We're going to bend the knees. This is going to pump the blood and give us that energy. So we'll bend the knees and then we'll bend to the left, bend the knees, and bend to the right. I'm going to do this several times. I'm only going to do it 3 times because I'm trying to save bandwidth. So then we want to hold it. So do it as many times as feels comfortable to you. We want to get the spine moving. And then the same thing in the other direction. Hold this bend. Coming back. Now bend the knees, and then we want to twist. So we want to twist the spine as well. Bending and twisting several times, allowing the gaze to follow the hand, and then we're going to want to hold it for a couple of breaths on each side. Now place the hands on the thighs, soften the knees, and we'll do our last 2 vital movements, which are arching the back, bringing the low ribs forward, and rounding the back. Again, several times, but I'm not going to do several times. Trying to save my storage so I can actually send this video. So the last thing we'll do to pump the blood is bend the knees and push the hands forward, inhaling and exhaling. Want to do this 33 times, and it's quite the load on the thighs. You'll feel this. So we'll pretend we've done this 33 times. Spread the fingers, pull the belly in, and then come all the way up, pressing through the feet, lifting the heart, gazing at the thumbs, and return to our mountain. All right, so that's our 6 vital movements for the spine. I can feel myself a little breathless, all the bending. Now we want to put together a short vinyasa, which you can do as many times as you'd like. I suggest repeating the entire thing twice. So take a breath in and lift the right knee up. Hold this for 2 breaths. Releasing on an exhale, bringing the hands to the heart. Stretching behind the straight leg, flexing that foot. And on an inhale, shifting the weight forward into a warrior 3. Trying to hold each pose for 2 complete breaths. Finishing on an exhale, bring the hands to the floor. You might want to use a block under the left hand here. We're going to come to a revolved balanced triangle. Balance because the leg is lifted. Releasing and stepping this lifted foot back to the mat, placing the right shoulder against the inside of the right knee, facing the left. We'll slowly slide, straighten the front leg up and slide the hand up, coming to a triangle pose. Trying to place the entire body within a frame. Trying not to stick any particular part out of that frame, but trying to keep ourselves pretty lined up. Finishing again on an exhale, bringing the hand forward and sinking into a warrior one. Take a breath in, lift the left knee up. 2 breaths. Exhaling, extending this foot forward. 2 breaths. Inhaling, stepping forward into a warrior 3. 2 breaths. Exhaling, hands to the floor. This time, the right hand on the block will open to the left. Try to keep this leg lifted, the hips even. Try not to let the leg lower because that'll put a lot of stress on the outside of the left leg or the supporting leg. Releasing on an exhale, stepping the lifted foot back, preparing for our triangle, sliding up the straight leg. Releasing and coming to a warrior 1. Pressing into the baby toe of the extended leg. And then again, 2 more times, bringing the knee up, extending into a hamstring stretch. And then I would suggest finishing our short practice on our mats, on our backs, in Shavasana, which I feel is probably very well deserved. Allow the body to settle and the breath to settle. And then take a few moments to create a place, visualizing for ourselves a place that we'd like to be, we'd like to go to, that we would feel safe and comfortable, and using all of our senses, our sense of sight and hearing, our sense of smell and touch and taste. Let's bring ourselves to this place. Allowing the breath to remain calm, resting in this place we've created. This place that someday we may be able to visit again. Or maybe it's simply going to stay in our imaginations. But I'll leave you with that. Namaste.